1545. This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now, the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Other lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Others may covet titles, but Ashigaru, common spearmen, are the bedrock of Oda might. All know us, the commanders of 1,000 spears. It is an honor to lead such a men. Our generals are battle-scarred veterans of a righteous strength. Isha Mountain, the war god has awoken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies! All will bow to the Oda clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls. We are the Oda. These are trying times for our clan. Not only are we at war on two fronts, but we are caught in the grips of civil strife. The infighting threatening to tear our clan apart from within. Our first priority, therefore, is to quell the unrest in our midst and unify under a single banner once more. When order has been restored, we can set about building up our strength and extending our influence into the neighboring provinces. Long have we coveted Mikawa province to the east, and the recent vassalage of the local Tokugawa lord to the Imagawa has made this no less appealing. Mikawa is fertile and boasts fine war horses, vital to the production of superior cavalry. Mino is of lesser strategic importance, but the Saito should prove less bothersome to overcome, as whilst the daimyo is manipulative to say the least, his forces are far less capable than the combined might of the Imagawa and Tokugawa. While making war on a third front is ill-advised, neutral Ise province to the west is known for its strong religious tradition and provision of fine monks for service both on and off the battlefield. However, with power and influence will surely come the ire of Kyoto. And should the shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
If our daimyo is to become shogun, military ruler of all Japan. We must defeat the current shogunate, the Ashikaga clan, capturing and holding the capital of Kyoto for 4 seasons. At this point, the emperor will declare our clan leader shogun. We can make a bid for the shogunate at any time, although the current incumbent may preemptively attack us if we become too powerful. War with the shogun for either reason may result in other clans declaring war on our own in support of the status quo.
お使いします。
Details of victory conditions and missions are stored here. In addition to becoming shogun, each clan has a set of predetermined territorial conquests that it must complete in order to attain victory. These are displayed at the top of this tab. Click on a mission to check the time remaining for completion. When unhappiness becomes too great, the peasants will riot. Factors which may cause a riot are low daimyo honor, food shortages, taxation, the presence of rampaging enemy armies in the province, and religious unrest. This tab gathers together all. This tab lists the clans whose territory neighbors your own and the information about the diplomatic relations between you. In order to construct a proposal, select a clan from the central section and then diplomatic options from the left-hand side of the screen. The proposed deal will take shape under the heading Your Offers. Click on an option to remove it from the deal, and the map displays the diplomatic relationship between the selected clan and other clans, ranging from friendly, shown in green, to hostile, shown in red.
I did not think you had the courage to come before me. But speak now that you're here. Come, be seated. I will order tea, and we will have agreement before sunset.
This option is used to broker military alliances. This allows us to call on an ally to provide assistance when at war, and likewise. Note that a refusal to provide support when an ally is under attack will instantly cancel the alliance between us.
Let me be the first to express agreement with what is proposed. This is an auspicious day. Come, let us take tea and talk. Then after we have agreed, what other pleasures will we enjoy?
At any time during a conflict, this option can be used to request that an ally joins a war that we are fighting. This means we can look for new allies to help if the conflict is not going our way.
I have better things to do than listen to an old woman's prattle. Speak and try to make sense. An end to this tittle-tattle. The deal is done. Do not look for anything more. Cast your... You are here like an honest man at the front gate. Better that, I suppose, than an assassin over the wall. I do not wish to listen to you. But politics makes for strange and sometimes unwelcome encounters.
Ports do not just facilitate trade income, they also enable the construction of naval vessels. Note that ships can also be ordered directly from fleets if commanded by a general. There are two types of rebellion. This tab shows all the units or ships available for recruitment from the building you have currently selected. This tab shows all existing buildings in the selected castle town and surrounding province. Mouse over them to see what can yet be constructed. Right-click on a picture to see its description. Left-click on a building to add it to the queue. And again, agents are recruited directly from a province via the Recruitment tab on the review panel. Recruitment is instant. but cost may vary depending on a number of factors, such as the presence of certain buildings, clan, or character traits. Buildings that have been damaged due to sabotage or battle can be rebuilt. As generals within the clan acquire, all armies and fleets have a zone of control, represented by the circle displayed around them. You cannot enter a zone of control unless you are attacking the army within it. Troops can be stationed in a character's retainers. A daimyo does not have loyalty to the clan he leads. He has honor instead. If he loses honor, this will in turn affect the loyalty of his generals. Factors that may cause loss of honor include a crushing defeat. Winning a battle isn't just about greater numbers. The balance of units and the general's ability are essential too. Look at the strength ratio and reinforcement information before committing the clan to fight. But beware, if we are attacked, it may not be possible to avoid combat. The buttons at the bottom of this panel represent our battle options. Mouse over them to see what each one does.
A selection group is an easy way to select a unit or group of units by pressing a single key on your keyboard. Create up to 10 selection groups by clicking on the unit or group of units in question and pressing G. However, when grouped, units will not behave as a group until locked into formation. You can do this by clicking on the group formation toggle buttons that appear on the left-hand side of the screen.
書の命令は。
足軽の弓隊です。攻撃。槍足軽でございます。
精鋭の槍使いでございます。足軽の槍手に足の刃を食らえ。
足軽弓手でございます。
全軍命令だ。足軽の槍手にございます。足の刃を食らえ。敵を確認。侍の槍使いで。
Pressing this button cancels orders and makes selected units or ships stop where they are. This is a quicker alternative to giving them a different order.
ご命令を。我前進だ。精鋭の槍使いで。
足軽弓手でございます。
Our general is in grave danger, my lord! 精鋭の槍使いで。敵を撃撃。一斉しろよ。
足軽の弓矢隊でございます。攻撃を確認。敵方を
準備。突撃。
相性付き騎兵に。足軽の弓矢隊でございます。
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
弓矢隊でございます。集まれ。
This is a black day. Our general has fallen, my lord. This is a black day. Our general has fallen, my lord.
The game speed controls are used to adjust the speed of the battle. You can pause the game or put it into slow motion by clicking on the buttons to the left, or return it to normal by clicking on the central button again. The two positions further right are for double and quadruple speed, respectively.
Battle statistics are displayed here, along with a breakdown of the condition of each surviving ship or unit. The button on the right-hand side breaks down the statistics to a per-unit level. The clan management panel gathers together the essential statistics and information used to manage our clan's The Family and Council tab displays information about members of the daimyo's family. Use this panel to nominate his heir and appoint generals to military and civic commissioner roles. The Records tab is used. The Summary tab is used to display important information about the state of our clan, such as bonus effects and clan fame, in one place for ease of reference. Mouse over them to reveal further details. This panel enables selection of the arts that, when mastered, will give us an advantage over our rivals. To begin, simply select the item you wish to master. There are no buildings required in order to do this, although there are some buildings that require mastery of certain arts before they can be constructed. Mouse over an art for a short description, details of effects, and the length of time needed to master it. Further details are available in the encyclopedia, accessed via the question mark button in the top right-hand corner of the panel.
Ashigaru provide excellent defense against enemy cavalry charges, but their tight formations leave them vulnerable to missile troops and skilled infantry units.
There are 3 ways to move an army from a castle town onto the landscape. In order to move the entire force, select the castle town and right-click on the point you wish to move to. To move a specific unit, select it and right-click on the point you wish to move to, or left-click on it and drag it out onto the map. When you release the cursor, the army will walk to the chosen spot. Control and left click enables you to select more than one unit at once. This tab lists all armies currently fielded by our clan. They are available. This tab lists all the provinces currently controlled by our clan by name, public order, speciality, food, and wealth. It can be sorted by each of those headings. It also shows information about the finance panel. Gathers together essential economic and financial information about our income is dependent on the market value of the goods produced, which is in turn dependent on supply. Taxes are set at a clan-wide level, not by individual province. Keeping taxes at high levels for protracted lengths of time makes people unhappy and reduces future economic growth. A very large army or fleet spread over 2 or more unit stacks may not be able to fight as a single force. A clan can field a maximum of 20 units at one time. In this instance, additional units will arrive for battle piecemeal, joining the fray to replace units that have been routed or destroyed. Siege weapons cannot be
The enemy will try to either sneak past our defenses or rush them by force of arms. Use archers to kill approaching enemies and melee troops to kill those that get into the castle compound. The enemy will try to wipe out all defenders. And if over.
槍名人
足軽の弓矢隊でございます。
了解です。
Our general is in grave danger, my lord! Our entire unit has perished, my lord! My lord, their general has fallen! A cutting blow! My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours!
There are many new arts to be mastered that will assist our clan in its bid for supremacy. To select one, open the Mastery of the Arts panel by clicking on the dedicated button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. In addition to skills gained through experience, characters within the clan will develop personality traits that affect their abilities. Some traits are present from the beginning. If there are problems maintaining public order within a province, it is possible to suspend taxation until the population has settled down, or there is a large enough garrison in place to restore order through repression. Farms and other agricultural buildings increase both income and food supplies across all your provinces. The wealth of a province is the sum of the base income generated by the castle town, farms, ports, and province specialty buildings, minus tax, which is our income. This is displayed in the lower left section of the obedience to the rule of the daimyo is measured. Each general has a loyalty rating that is used to determine his likeliness to be bribed, leave our clan, and defect to another. Loyalty is influenced by factors such as the daimyo's honor, glorious victories in battle, marriage within the clan.
Ideal for whittling down the enemy before battle is joined. These troops are best kept at range and will suffer.
Attrition is the loss of men due to desertion, disease, etc. A unit will suffer attrition if it ends the season away from a castle town during the winter months. Ships are not designed as ocean-going vessels, so ship crews and armies transported by sea will suffer attrition if kept away from the coastline. into diplomacy gives the clan a means to negotiate matters of alliance, war, and trade. To begin negotiations with another clan, select one from the drop-down list attached to the radar map and double-click on it. Alternatively, click on the diplomacy button in the bottom right-hand side of the screen and then select a clan from there.
Be welcome, my friend. I have ordered sake prepared to whet our wits and warm our hearts.
An unexpected meeting may, with
This
hindsight,
option
turn
is
out
used
to
to
be
broker
welcome.
trade
Let
agreements.
us see what happens here.
Once agreed, a trade route is opened between our clan and the territory of our trade partners, enabling goods to be traded for mutual advantage and profit.
My friend, I'm ready to listen to your every word. What I can do for you, I will do for you. I have better things to do than listen to an old woman's prattle. Speak! Peace! We shall have peace when you are in the grave.
Armies that are not large enough to be effective could be destroyed if attacked by a superior force. So it is prudent to merge any fragments together. The clan's family tree, details of the daimyo's heir, and the offices of his commissioners are displayed via the clan management panel. Access via the dedicated button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.
ご命令でしょうか。養老を集めております。
As an alternative to straightforward occupation, upon capture of a castle town, there is also an option to loot it as well. Doing so will add a lump sum to our treasury, but there will be a greater public order penalty than that caused by occupation alone.
I would have you listen to my offer. You may find it interesting. Excellent. Your good sense does your clan.
Unlike the Yari Ashigaru, Yari samurai possess the ability to defend themselves in melee combat, and are more effective.
どうぞご命令を。